Hi guys. Good evening. Well, afternoon. Um, I wanted to talk about something that's really important. Hello. I've done about 4 love consultations today. Um, and there were a couple that really stood out to me, and I wanted to share them with you guys. Hello, honey. Um, hello. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Um, One of them was very prevalent. Like it was really important, and I wanted to share all of it. And I'm outside. I do work in the daytime as well. And I was actually doing some stuff out here, and I'm on the phone. And I was like, I did a Facebook Live in my group, but I thought that I would also do one here. 2 calls stuck out with me today. The first call was because I don't want to give too much of the information out. Um, about a young lady. Well, thank you. About a young lady who is married. She has 2 children. One of them is not her husband's, the other one is. The issue on the call today was that she feels like he doesn't see her, right? And that she feels like she's on the brink of a divorce. The second call was that he's a young man under the age of 25, under the age of 25, and he wants to travel. And she doesn't know where she fits into that. All right. So, my point was we can look at things in a singular dimension, but that's not how things are. We're in a multi-dimensional thing. Okay, we're in a multi-dimensional. We're transmuting energy between people and things and other stuff, right? And so I always say you have to be careful of who or what you're transmuting that type of energy because it manifests into things. But what happens when you're doing it to yourself? What happens when you're using all of the things that you have been through to magnify a situation and make it about you when it should be about y'all? A lot of times when I do love consultations, people think that I'm fussing about the man and he ain't shit and da 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 da. But sometimes it's really us as a woman. And we don't want to hear that. We always want to hear that it's his fault. Oh, I can't wait to take this hair out. Tomorrow, this hair is coming out. We don't we don't want nobody to say, you, is you. So a lot of times when people book consultations with me, they think that I'm going to shit on the guy because they're having a problem with them, right? So, first call. The first call, she's a wife. She's a mother of 2. She's also a stay-at-home mom. He works and he does everything. He pays all the bills. She don't have to want for shit. She has a vehicle of her own, so that means she can get up and go and do whatever it is that she needs to do with no hesitation, no problem, right? So he told her a year ago, they've been married for 7 years. He told her a year ago that the reason why that he kind of because he keeps getting busted online, like masturbating online to like chicks online and stuff like that. Now, cheating is cheating. I'm not saying it is right. That's not what I'm saying. But I always say that there's always 2 sides to everything. And getting a consultation with me, I try to look at prospectively both sides. No relationship is black and white. No relationship is perfect. Every relationship has its faults and its problems. So let's talk about that. That's what we're talking about. It's not just me saying, okay, you should get work or you shouldn't get work. It's about what is the relationship really like? Let's get down to the roots of what the problems are. And maybe, just maybe, we can work it out and you don't even need work. Because the 2 ladies that I talked to today, I turned them down for work. I was like, I don't want you doing anything on it. I want you to work it yourself. Use your come from over there. Come from over there. I want you to do it yourself. I want you to work on your own intentions, your own manifestations, and deal with your own roots. Magic is beautiful, and magic could be used to serve any purpose, but sometimes magic isn't needed in the process of you. Sometimes the only magic you need is yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are all spiritual creatures. We just live in a human form, right? So everything you need, everything you are, everything you will be, it's already inside of you. All of these candles and all of these candles, all of the wands and the oils, all of that stuff is just tools. Even I'm just a tool. Even when I'm doing your work, I am 90% responsible for what your work, what happens with your work. 10% is upon you, right? 10% is upon you. It's about your energy, right? It's about things that you can't touch. It's about things that are not tangible. It's about the spirit. It's about the unseen, right? All right. So, as we were talking in our consultation, she says, "Well, he just want to have sex all the time, and I be fucking tired." You're a stay-at-home mom. I know that's a lot. I said, "Well, how old is your son?" She said, "I didn't tell you to have a son." I said, "Girl, I know." "How old is your son?" She said, "He's 18 months old." "Okay, so you have an 18-month baby. Does he nap during the daytime?" "Well, yeah." "Okay, well, during that time that he's napping, could you get up and perhaps possibly clean up? Because that's one of the things you said that he had a problem with you cleaning up." "Well, yeah, I could do that. I mean, he sleep 3 or 4 hours a day." "Great. That's enough time for you to cook and clean up your house if you're doing it every day, right?" Well, I never looked at it like that. I said, "Could it be that he really, well, he don't tell me what's wrong?" "Well, you told me that he said the reason why he's doing online is because he wants attention." "Well, when he get home, I'm trying to put that baby to bed." I said, "Well, what time do he get home?" "He get home around 8:30. Hell, at 18 months, he needs to go to bed. Shit. So you can spend time with your husband." And I know it's not that black and white all the time, but what I'm saying is do your part, sister. So she says, "Well, you making this my fault. You making this about me." I'm not. I'm not making it about you. But you making it seem like I'm the one that's fucking up. He cheated on me before we got married. I understand. But you also took him back. And you took him back enough to marry him. So why are you holding that against him now? You guys have been married for a long time. Okay, so how much longer are you going to beat him up about that? How much longer are you going to do that? When are you going to accept responsibility for your part in it because you do have a part in it, right? I said people pay me to have a man that don't want them to work to just stay at home and take care of their kids. People pay me for that. And I said, "But you have it already, right? And all he's asking for is time." It's like, "Well, you don't understand." "Okay, baby, then make me understand." "It's just I be tired." "Okay, so let's deal with you. Maybe you need to find something to do with your energy as well. Maybe it's an online classes perhaps you could take. Maybe you could start you a business. You like crafting." She was like, "Yeah, I like spray painting stuff." Okay, people can make a business out of anything. Right? So what you need to figure out is what do you need to add value to yourself because you're looking for him to validate you as a person and it's not going to ever end that way because you're giving your responsibility of happiness to him. He's doing what make him happy. You have to figure out how can you be what can you be for him and also what can you be for yourself. It's not his responsibility, it's yours. Right? Well, she was like, "Well, yeah." So I'm not fussing at you, sweetheart. I'm trying to get you to look at both sides because a lot of times that's what we don't do. All we do, Prada, all we do is look at stuff from one side, one dimension. When things are multi-dimensions, you're not in a marriage by yourself. You're not in a relationship by yourself. If he's opening up his mouth to tell you what is going on, baby, listen. Because he could be saying he's not attracted to you, and no matter what you do, he ain't attracted to you, and that's why he fucking off. But what he's saying is he just wants you to reevaluate some of the time that you have. He wants you to look pretty when he get home. Okay. Well, wash your face and hey guys, wash your face and wash your ass and put you some makeup on and you don't have to wear lashes like me. You know I go for the longest that they possibly fucking make. You don't have to look like me, right? But what I'm saying is give him something other than a pullback. A pullback is a ponytail. And she said that's how she wear her hair all the time. But the picture that she sent me, which was like 2,000 years ago, 2 years ago, right? She was fucking gorgeous and she got long hair. That's the motherfucker that he want to be with. That's the motherfucker that he want to see. That's who he want to see. He want to see her. He understands. He said, can you cook at least 2 or 3 times a week? What is 2 or 3 times a week, sis? That's not nothing. You can do that. You can cook 2 or 3 times a week. As a matter of fact, you can cook maybe 2 times a week, make enough, because he said he don't give a fuck about eating leftovers. This is all the stuff that we're discussing, what she's telling me. So I'm saying, baby girl, right? You are literally coming up with your own solutions and we doing it together. That's what these love consultations are about. It's not about purchasing work all the time. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you something. She doesn't have a mother in her life, right? So she called me, right? She booked with me, and this is what we gonna talk about. She's like, well, he just wanna lay up and fuck. Well, that's your husband, honey. I mean, most men that are married, they wanna fuck. And why not? He's providing for you. He ain't asking for pussy every night. I doubt it, right? You know, why not? Why not give him that? And then she goes, well, his mama hates me and da 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 da. Well, if my son is taking care of you, honey, you living in a nice ass house, you're doing what it is that you want to do. You get to be at home. You drive a motherfucking S550 that he has bought and paid for. Hell. I said, oh, you got a Benz? She's like, I got a Benz too. I was like, all right then, girl, one less, right? All I'm saying is, she's like, well, I want a spell to make him behave. Baby, it looked like you the motherfucker that needs the spell, not him. And so that's what I said to her. I think that you need the motherfucker spell, not him. So you can get your ass up and clean up your house, cook a couple of times a week. Hell, you could cook 2 times a week and cook enough to last for the week. Even make him some motherfucking leftovers or something. Show him that you care. Like, a lot of times men don't take, my husband, for example, and I like to use my life as a reference, right? My husband be like, I don't give a fuck. You don't have to cook that much. I just wanted to have a home cooked meal when I come home, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Cool. She said, well, I don't know how to cook. Bitch, there are 275 million fucking recipes online. They got all type of online books. They got no, she's not. She's 32. They got all kind of shit. You understand? You can fucking go to the store and they got fucking free recipes. McCormick got free recipes when you pick up some of their spices and shit and make that man something to eat. Now, this is not to browbeat her. This is not to make excuses for her to. This is not to, make her feel bad or for y'all to come in about how she fucked her life is fucked up. This is a lesson. This is a learning experience, right? And that's what I want her to get. This is a learning experience. I want you guys to know that a lot of times y'all have some good men. We talk about all the time about these old, sorry amen, and these old badass men who don't do shit, to do shit, to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all what I'm telling you. Like, if y'all are in a situation like this and he a good dude, come on, man. Fuck the nigga and make him something to eat. Fuck the nigga and make him something to eat. That ain't no motherfucking wizardry in that. Ain't no motherfucking magic needed in that. Just get your ass up. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that you can't use it, but fuck. You don't really even fucking need to. And no, I'm not going to take your money. And no, I'm not doing no spell for you, because all you need to get up, do, sweetheart, get up and do. Get up and do. Make up the bed. Wash the sheets. Come on, sis. Come on, sis. Come on. And it doesn't matter what her color is. White, Mexican, fucking Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, Latino, what their name is, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter what it all. We all have done it. It's called complacency. Complacency. It doesn't matter what color you are. We all have done it. We all get comfortable. Even I have gotten comfortable. When I got into my marriage, I know his ass wasn't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If he come home on a Thursday, I wait till Thursday to clean up. Then I'm going to get up and clean up as soon as I hear the truck running. Like, come on. Because the same thing that you did to attract them, sometimes is the same thing you need to do to keep them. This is really, and I said it, if you're dealing, oh, thank you. And if you really dealing with some shit, you know what I'm saying, real fucking talk, figure out what your issues are. Thank you. Figure out what your issues are. Work on your depression. Work on you. Don't expect him to fix you. You have to fix you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Even if I do work for you, 90% of the work is on me, 10 is on you. 10% is on you. That's protecting your energy, doing good things with your energy, staying positive. Get out your fucking head. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying to her. She said, well, I never really looked at it like this. I really didn't expect this from your consultation. You expected me to say, what? He cheated on you. How dare him? How dare he fucking be online looking at other bitches? Yeah, he looking at them because you walking around this bitch looking like Harriet Tubman. You done went and fucking pulled up 500 barrels of fucking 500 motherfucking barrels of cotton. That's how you walking around this bitch. Now, listen. It ain't nothing wrong with a scarf because I take this motherfucking hair out and I would tie a scarf around my head too. But let me tell you something. I am not going to be like that all the time because I know what my husband like, just like she know what her husband like. You know what the fuck your man like, whether he your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if you are gay, whatever the fuck it is, you know what they like. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what he like. You know he wants you looking like you a motherfucking glam spot. And he understand if you have an off day. Hell, we all have off days. Yesterday, I had this shit, I was looking like, what's that girl name? Leela James, Leela Hathaway. It's too late. What's this? What the fuck, whatever the fuck that song she sang with the big old hair. That's how I'm walking around this bitch. And I braided that shit, put it in two braids, and put it in a motherfucking ponytail. My husband come in the house. He was like, what the fuck wrong with your head? So I know the day that I need to fucking do something because I was looking like I was out in the field and shit. Look like I was out there in the field and shit. You know what I'm saying? Picking up something. So I know cause I know what my husband like me to look like. Now I do this shit for me. I do this shit for me. But I'm also doing it because I love him and this is a part of whatever. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That was the first call. So it ended well, I hope. I hope that she took that, I was like, why don't you do some self-love stuff? I don't think you need to do any work on him. I think you need to do some self-love stuff for you. You need to find things that are going to make you happy, to make you a better woman, to make you a better wife, to make you a better mother, right? You need to do that for you. Don't put your happiness in his hands and expect for him to make you happy because it's hard enough for him trying to make himself happy. That goes for everybody. They go for everybody. All I'm saying is we all have a responsibility to ourselves first. The reason why that I can be a happy wife is because I'm a happy person, period. My husband has nothing to do with my happiness. I have something to do with my happiness. And as I was saying to her, sweetheart, you have to work on your happiness too. Huh? You have to work on your happiness too. Craft. Do something. People, you can make a business out of anything. I don't give a fuck. When I first started this, I have to be clear. When I first started this, I didn't know what the fuck this was gonna be. I never came into this thinking about money and how, oh, I'm gonna get 18,000 or 20,000 followers. I didn't think that shit. As a matter of fact, I said when my husband's business took off, and it did. When my husband's business took off, I was gonna stop all of this. And I was just going to ride with him. Thank you, Miss Happy Bliss. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I thought that I was just going to do that and be a trucker's wife, sit on a truck, the passenger seat of his truck, and be just as good with that. Do me a couple of readings once or twice a day or some shit like that and just go on. But then we had to deal with the situation with my granddaughter. So things changed. I had to stay at home. Right? Because life is gonna happen. But I didn't stop being the person that I was. That was the first call. That was the first call. That was the first one. So the second one is the young man has a heart condition. He's very young. He's not even 25 yet. He has a heart condition, right? So she said, I know he ain't cheating, and I know he's not cheating. But his problem is he's competing with himself. He's competing with time that he thinks that he don't have. So everything for him is rush, 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 right? But looking at it one-sided, she was like, well, if it ain't a woman, why he not choosing me? Why he not? Because there's something greater than you. He's thinking about his immortality. So let's work on being a little bit more sensitive to that. Let's acknowledge that with him, right? And that's encourage him. That's encourage him. Let's encourage him. As his girlfriend, encourage him. Tell him you have his back. Plant seeds of love and health and wealth into his life. Just tell him, right? Plant that seed that you're going to live a long life, that you are going to be happy. What can I do to help you with that? If this is what's hurting you, it's hurting me. We're in this together. Planting that seed of continuation with them, right? You can't look at stuff on one side, because if you're looking at it, it's me, 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 me. Why he not doing this and why he not doing it? He got to be cheating. He not. So now what? That's what these love consultations are for. It's not to, I'm gonna get some money from you. I'm gonna do a spell. Some shit don't need no motherfucking spell. Some shit just common sense. Some of y'all just need somebody to talk to y'all. Some of y'all just need somebody to break shit down like your mama did. Because let's just say this. Your mother was never in a healthy relationship. How the fuck can she teach you how to be in a healthy relationship? Every man ain't bad. They not. Some of them misguided too. Some of them need direction too. Some of them, they ain't had no daddy to tell them how to be a good man. Some of them are resentful as fuck because they was raised by their mama and their grandmama and their auntie, and ain't none of them had no motherfucking man. So they probably put him on a pedestal or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They made him think that he's God's gift. So that's the persona that he take on, because he didn't have a man to give him balance. Okay, I'm still gonna do my herb video. I'm still gonna do it. But this is in the middle of me having these consultations that I have to say this. Very true. Listen to me. Some men are just as hurt as women, and they don't know how to deal with it. It's like that movie with Steel Magnolias where she said you think men are made out of steel or something, but they not. Women can fall in love and give another dude and another dude and another dude, another dude a chance, a chance, a chance, because we want to be happy like that, and we understand that we can't just sit and hold. But men ain't really like that. When they fall in love, and they be stuck with that bitch in love with her for years, and this bitch done moved on and had three other motherfucking kids by three other different niggas. I'm just saying. And I don't want nobody to think that I'm taking me inside and that women are bad. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you have to look at it multi-sided. There's a multi-dimensional side to this. This is not a one thing or one way. I be trying to get y'all to look. I'm taking nobody's side, or that, I want to talk about somebody or something like that. That ain't it. That's why a lot of time That's why a lot of time I turn y'all down. Because the work is really for you. It's not for them. It's for you. I want to do a love spell to make him behave. Motherfucker, you need to behave. You need to fucking behave. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna share this with y'all, which I already have talked about. When I met my husband, like I said, um, he had been married to a woman for 21 years, and all he ever did was work. She never had no job. He could never really build nothing because he only made just enough to take care of them, because she didn't add anything to, she didn't add anything to the pot. So everything was always on him. He trying to raise two kids and shit too. But he on the road. He's a truck driver. He bought her this $200,000 house, and she got a brand new car, and this is how they living. This is how they live for years. My husband said, I want to start my own business. When I started dating him, I was like, do it. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna. Nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to fail or nothing. And I was like, what makes you think you're gonna fail? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard out here to start a business, and I don't know. I mean, I got to keep working. You know how you tell me I can't stop working? No, nigga, I ain't say that. That's that other bitch. What I said is, do something that's gonna make you happy. He said, well, I want to work for myself. I said, well, then do it. He was like, I don't know how to do that. I said, well, let's sit down and make a plan and write it out together, right? So we sit down and we make a plan. We make a 6-month plan. My husband had his business up and running in 7 months, and went on his first year to make 6 figures. My husband says, I couldn't have did it without you. I said, baby, it wasn't me. Totally. Because I was a manifesting motherfucker. I was a candle burning, spit fire, whatever the fuck you want to call it, elemental using ass bitch to get this shit off. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a good woman do for her man. And what I do, I was constantly planting seeds. Oh, baby, you could do it. Don't worry about that. Just let's do it this way. Da, 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 da. That's how you have to be. Now, the flip side to this is some of y'all are tired. You have been this way for him. You have been that way for her. You did that for that other person. You did it for your ex-husband. And now he doing good and he done moved on to somebody else. That happens. That's life. But there's a cycle of life. There's a cycle of life that happens. That motherfucker's gonna get his. And that bitch thinks she got something. But she don't understand that you was the foundation piece that built that man up. And eventually, what happens to foundations? The motherfucker crack if you don't take care of them because you got to water. See, those who have houses and stuff like that, you would know. You have to water the ground that's around the house to keep the ground wet so that the cement don't crack and spread. And a lot of these bitches get these houses, men, that the house is built, but they don't know how to maintain the outside. That's why you get cracks in the foundation on the inside. I hope I helped y'all. I hope I helped y'all. I had posted a video similar to this in my Facebook group, and I had Gabe to tell me you need to post it, on your YouTube page. So that's what I'm doing. I just want you guys to look at things in a multi-dimensional way. Sometimes, most times, the reason why relationships end or don't go well, sometimes if he's a good brother, if he's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? And when I mean a good brother, he could be white, black, Hispanic, whatever. And, he need encouragement too. He needs somebody to encourage him too. Men need us to speak into their lives too. Especially if they come from broken homes. They be abused. They go through shit too. Some men ain't gonna tell you every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta use context clues with them motherfuckers to get it out of them. But I'm just saying, you gotta look at stuff prospectively. I always say it's about perspective. It's always what are you transmuting that energy to? I know that a lot of y'all have given some of these men a lot and they dogged y'all. I hear about it all the time. But don't treat him like shit because the other ones did that. Sometimes there are good men out there. No, I'm not gonna say sometimes. There are good men out there. And they need love and support and guidance too. And it does not mean that they are not a good man, does not mean that they ain't smart, don't mean that they lame as fuck. Sometimes they just need a good woman to speak life into him. You don't know what he can be if you ain't speaking life into him. And if you're thinking about leaving him or thinking about leaving her, listen to what he's asking for because sometimes it might be just a little change, a subtle change that'll make a big old difference. This is me doing I'm letting some sun get to my work out there. Just letting a little sun. I guess my connection messing up. So I hope you guys understand what it is that, I'm trying to say. And well, I can't wait to take this hair out tomorrow. Um, yeah. I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say and know that it comes from a really, really good place. And I just want you guys to be your whole authentic self. And I want you guys to do the best that you could do. And I use my life as an example, the good, the bad, the fucked up, the everything. I use my life as an example. My life ain't pretty, but it's mine. So I hope you guys, take from that good shit. And, what you don't need, throw it away. Coco, I don't know what, email me. So I hope you guys, like, take lessons from this and apply it to your own life wherever it's applicable. No, I'm not talking about bones on this video. I'm sorry. So, anywho, have a great evening. I am at some point, I think, because I think what I be doing is I'm always planning on doing the herb video live, and I'm not going to do it live because I'll be. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below everything. I appreciate it. Also, if you are interested in any type of consultations or bone divinations, because I do offer different type of smaller readings than the full big 1 hour tarot reading, even though I do offer that too, but that's by request only. It's not something that's posted online. You can go to my website. It is www.magicalladyduchess.com. That's MAGICKAL, ladyduchess.com. I appreciate all of the videos that people are posting about my work and thing in my products. I don't even know that these exist until somebody sent it to me. So for those who have done them, I appreciate it. It's nice to know that there are other videos out there posting other than the ones that hate me and think that I ain't shit. So anyway, I appreciate everybody and I appreciate the time that you guys have spent with me. I do not take it for granted that you guys entrust yourselves with me. I don't take it for granted that you book with me, that you speak with me, that you listen to me. I don't take that for granted. I did not even think that I would ever get this far doing this. I really didn't. So the fact that I have, and the fact that some of you guys have been really, really patient with me throughout this process of this growth, because this growth is always like kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. I appreciate it. I don't take any of it for granted. And I want you guys to have a wonderful day. I want you guys to just think about what you have and think about both sides prospectively. Ashe, guys. Talk to you later.